Life with Ben, only on PTV.
If you've watched Pepper Tree Villa for any length of time, you'll know that we have our fondness for special foods that we just kind of gravitate towards. We've done Oreos and Lay's potato chips, Pringles. We did an episode a while back called The Taste of Cheez-It. I love Cheez-It crackers. I know you shouldn't be eating them very often, but I have a very, very big soft spot in my heart for Cheez-It crackers. So how excited was I when I found out that Taco Bell was going to be partnering with Cheez-It for a couple of items at their restaurant. At the time I'm recording this, which is just after we finished our episode of PTV Live for the first Monday in June, these two Cheez-It items from Taco Bell are still in a preview mode on the app. If you're part of their rewards club, you have access to them. Me, being a big fan of both Cheez-It and Taco Bell, I had to try these. And fortunately, I am a rewards club member on the Taco Bell app. So I'm going to be sampling the Cheez-It Tostada and the Crunchwrap with a Cheez-It cracker right in the middle of it. Let's try the tostada. I already looked at this at once, and the restaurant packed it wrong. It should have been this side on top and this side on the bottom, but as you can see, they packed it wrong in the box. They need to be a little bit more careful about that at my store. But you can see here, there is a big Cheez-It cracker that takes the place of the tortilla on the tostada. I cannot tell you how excited I am to try this for the first time. But it looks like I'm gonna have to do just a piece of it because it kind of fell apart in transit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try this. It looks like it's got sour cream, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and whatever it is that they put on their tostada. I think it might be a mix of beans and meat. I'm gonna try this. That's very interesting. The Cheez-It portion it's really interesting. Instead of a crunchy tortilla, it's a big Cheez-It cracker. Now, I imagine this wouldn't be falling apart so much if I'd eaten it straight away at the restaurant, but what I'm tasting is delicious. I think I'm gonna need a fork to finish this off. Fortunately, I keep a stash of forks close by for when we do tastings for the show. Okay, this is a little bit better sample. You can see the Cheez-It cracker right there, along with the meat and beans, lettuce, whatever they put on here. That is an interesting take on their tostada. I don't know if the big flat Cheez-It is done without the standard amount of salt usually found on regular Cheez-It crackers. But I'm gonna say that this is a nice alternative to a crunchy tortilla. Sure, you gotta treat it kind of like a salad on top of a big flat cracker, but I'm okay with that. I love Taco Bell, and I love that they're thinking outside the box on these items. I don't know how long it took them to come up with these, but oh my gosh. I'm going to put the tostada to the side for now. And in comes the crunch wrap. Now this looks like a standard crunch wrap. I should say Crunchwrap Supreme. But they apparently put an entire Cheez-It cracker in here. And from what I understand, it's 16 times the size of a regular Cheez-It cracker. This is a Cheez-It cracker. That's the crunch wrap. So imagine 16 of these inside the crunch wrap. That's a lot of carbs. But I imagine they didn't put in the regular tortilla shell that they normally put in a crunch wrap. I love Cheez-Its. I'm gonna try this now, and I'll let you know on the other side. So far it tastes like a standard Crunchwrap Supreme. Okay, now I'm seeing the evidence of the Cheez-It cracker in here. That's really interesting. As far as having an entire Cheez-It inside the crunch wrap itself, I traveled for about 10 minutes with this in the car. So it may have gotten a little soggy, and I have a feeling that if I had eaten it just after it had been prepared, I probably would have gotten more of a crunch out of the Cheez-It cracker that is put directly inside the crunch wrap. Still, it does give a different taste dimension to the crunch wrap, which I'm fine with. I like the flavor. But I think as far as my taste goes, the crunch wrap is fine. I think you get more of a bang for your buck with the tostada, considering that the tostada has a tortilla replaced by a sheet of crackers linked together, and the crunch wrap, it's stuffed in there, but I think you get more of a better satisfaction of a crunch from the Cheez-It cracker from the tostada. But they're both very good. If you're a Taco Bell fan like I am, you'll want to go run as soon as these are available to everyone that doesn't use the app, which is starting on June 6th and runs through July 17th. I would say run to your nearest Taco Bell and give them a try. You won't be disappointed, especially if you like Cheez-It crackers as much as I do. Remember, adventure is out there.